Dahlia, I need to talk to you. Is now a good time for you?
Yes, sure. What is it, Audrey?
You entered our house again without permission, didn't you? I told you to stop, remember?
Why? I have a key to the house.
I leave that with you in case of emergency. It doesn't mean you can come and go as you please.
You're so petty. Seems that growing up with a single parent turns you that way.
Don't be rude. My father passed away after I entered the workforce. They raised me well.
It's only natural for me to come into the house since I'm your family. I'm not gonna do something nasty anyway.
I know, but I found out that the fridge is empty.
What? Are you trying to say that I stole the food?
Because I can't think of anything else, since it's only you who come in and out of the house. The expensive steak meat I bought with the intention of eating it with Thomas over the weekend, and the wine is also gone.
I don't know anything about that. You're just imagining things.
What do you mean?
You ate and drank those yourself, but you just forgot about it. Oh no, you're still young, but you already started to forget things?
That can't be true. You can ask Thomas, he'll tell you.
You're trying to put the blame on me by involving my son, aren't you? What kind of wife are you? Are you trying to turn me into a criminal or something?
Anyway, please don't enter our house without permission. If you need me, could you call me in advance?
You don't have to say it like that. I understood. I won't do the same mistake again. Audrey, can I have a minute with you?
Yes, what is it?
I made extra dinner, so I'll bring it to you.
Thank you, but I have to work overtime today, so I'll be a little late. Would you like me to pick it up on my way home from work?
That would be hard for you, wouldn't it? I'll deliver it to your house.
What? Are you sure?
Of course. I understand that you're busy with work.
Please leave it at the front door. And make sure you don't enter the room since I haven't finished cleaning yet.
Got it. I made meat pie for you. Anyway, don't worry about the containers. You can return them anytime you want to.
Sounds delicious. Thank you very much.
I'll deliver it to you then.
Yes, please. Dahlia, may I have a word?
What is it? How was the food yesterday?
The food was very good, but I asked you not to enter the room, but you did.
What? I left the food on your doorstep.
Yes, you did leave it on the doorstep, but my bedroom was ransacked as if it had been burglarized, and my favorite bag was missing. It was you who took it, right?
Huh? The bag? I don't know anything about that.
Dahlia, that bag is the precious bag Thomas bought for me for our wedding anniversary. Please give it back.
I told you I don't know anything about that bag. Are you calling me a thief? You're such a terrible woman.
Why do you always bully me?
Bully? You think I'm being mean to you? Oh my God, how awful. I wonder why Thomas chose you as his wife.
Anyway, that bag is my precious bag. Please give it back, okay?
You're so persistent. I don't know anything about the bag.
Thomas, you got a minute?
Yeah, I just took a break. How did it go?
I told your mother, but she said she didn't know about it. But she's the only one with a key who can get into our house. I can't think of any other way for someone to raid my bedroom and just take the bag.
I know. It was definitely my mom. I mean, no one else I could think of.
Unfortunately, I couldn't say anything if she denied it all that much.
You're right. If I were in your shoes, I'd do the same thing.
It can't be helped then.
I got an idea. I'll go talk to Mom.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry. I won't make it sound like I'm blaming her. Anyway, I'm sorry for making you feel bad.
It's not your fault.
I'll be sure to keep this in mind for the future.
I'm sorry for troubling you, but this bag was given to me by you, so I really wanted to keep it.
I understand. I'll talk it over with Mom.
Thanks.
Audrey?
Yes?
I heard you have a vacation home.
A vacation home?
The one in Hawaii.
Oh, that one. Yes. My parents built that. They really love Hawaii and they always wanted to go there. So when my father retired, he built a small vacation home with his retirement money.
I see.
But right after the vacation home was built, he fell sick. In the end, he could only go there about 2-3 times.
Did you inherit that?
Yes. My mother thought it would be better if I inherited it. She couldn't go there by herself, so she left it as it was.
Well, what a waste.
But it's not a great vacation home like what those celebrities have.
I know that, because your parents built this villa.
That's very rude of you.
But I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
What?
I've never been there.
Oh.
Will you take me with you next time? It would be perfect since we can stay at your vacation home.
It's not my vacation home, it's my father's.
But you inherited it, right?
Well, yes.
Then it's your vacation home. Thomas told me you're taking a trip to Hawaii soon. It's just in time. Why don't you take me with you?
I don't think I can do that.
Why not?
This upcoming trip is just for me and Thomas as a married couple. We're going there to refresh ourselves after hard days at work. Can you please refrain from coming with us this time?
I won't get in your way. I'll be on my own. I'm just asking you to let me stay at the villa.
That's why I said I don't want you to come. I'm afraid that if you're there, I'll have to take care of everything related to you.
What did you say? You're so mean to me. You shouldn't have said such a thing.
Besides, I've already booked the airline tickets, so I can't add you. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you will have to wait until next time.
What the hell? Stop bullying me. Why can't you be nice to me? Both you and Thomas are working, so don't be stingy. You should at least pay for my trip to Hawaii.
Please don't be so selfish. This time, it's just Thomas and me. Besides, the vacation home isn't that big. I didn't say I wouldn't take you with us on the trip. I was just asking you to wait a little longer.
Then why don't you guys book a hotel room instead?
What?
If the vacation house is too small, I'll stay there by myself. You guys can stay at any hotel you want. You can afford that since both of you are working.
I beg your pardon?
You're such an incompetent wife that you can't even think of such a thing. Just like you guys wanted to refresh yourselves, I want to do the same thing too.
What kind of refreshment? You don't even work. You have a lot of spare time, right? I don't think you're stressed out.
Don't make fun of me. At my age, I'm spending most of my time alone. You're always being mean to me. Thanks to you, Thomas scolded me.
That can't be helped. You entered our house without permission.
Anyway, please take me with you to Hawaii. I'm your husband's mother, so I have the right to go with both of you.
I don't understand what you mean.
You should show some filial piety once in a while. After your father died, I let you enter my family as my son's wife. You should be thankful to me.
I really don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Thomas, can I have a word?
What's wrong?
Sorry, actually your mother wants me to take her on our upcoming trip to Hawaii.
Huh? No kidding. I wonder how much trouble she's going to put us in.
And it seems like she heard about the vacation home. So she wants me and you to book a hotel room because she's staying there.
What a selfish woman. I knew she'd do something nasty someday. But why now? When we got married, she made fun of you, saying you were raised by a single parent or something like that. She always says things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
By the way, my father died much earlier than yours. I just don't understand my mother's nerve. So I think it's time to fix this problem.
I've got an idea. It's a bit of a drastic measure. So I just wanted to get your approval first before I put it into action.
Okay, you have my approval. Aloha, Audrey. I wonder if aloha is correct word to say now.
Dahlia, what's going on? Where are you now?
Where do you think I am?
I don't know.
You're so slow, you know that. I just arrived in Hawaii.
What?
You didn't help me arrange anything, so I did everything myself. I'm glad it was easier than I thought it would be.
That's great, but...
So I went straight to the vacation house. It was indeed a very nice house for a poor single parent. Anyway, it's mine now.
Huh? What are you talking about? By the way, please don't refer to my parents as a poor single parent. That house was built by my father, and it can't be yours because it is in my name.
It doesn't matter. I'm surprised that the vacation house is more luxurious than I imagined.
By the way, how did you get there?
Oh, that's so easy. I told the neighbors that I'm the mother-in-law of the owner, and they opened the door right away.
Why would you do such a selfish thing? We're going there tomorrow.
I know. That's why I told you to stay in a hotel. Are you telling me that you haven't made a reservation yet? You're so slow as usual.
You're so selfish.
It can't be helped because you were being mean to me.
It's you who's being mean to me.
Well, this place is big enough for us to spend time together. I'd be happy to let you in, but to begin with, a vacation home is too extravagant for you. There's a cottage and a swimming pool too.
No way.
I'm the one who should live here, not you. I think the neighbors would agree. A vacation home like this doesn't suit you.
Dahlia, please listen. I won't say anything bad about it, but please leave the house immediately.
It's too late for that, because I'm already inside. The spacious garden, the swimming pool. Wow! Maybe I should have a beer by myself now.
Are you inside the house now? That's definitely trespassing.
Trespassing? You're so quick to treat me like a criminal. How can it be trespassing when it's my daughter-in-law's vacation house? That's ridiculous.
No, Dahlia, it really is trespassing, so please leave immediately.
You can't make a criminal out of me just because you're disappointed.
Dahlia, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
It's too late. I've already put all my stuff in here. From today on, this vacation house is mine.
You even carried your luggage inside?
Yes. I threw all of your stuff because it was in the way.
What? Even the table?
It was heavy, but I did my best to get it out the window.
And the couch?
I dragged that out of the window too. I threw all the little things out the window. Now that I've done our job, maybe I should take a break.
Oh no, what have you done?
That's what happens when you make me really angry. Have you learned that?
Dahlia, I need you to listen to me carefully.
What? You want to apologize?
That's not my vacation house.
What?
I'm telling you that the house you entered is not my vacation house.
What do you mean?
You're in my uncle's vacation house.
Huh?
When my father bought a vacation house, my uncle decided to do the same thing. My father's vacation house doesn't have a pool.
Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on? I don't understand.
My uncle has a good taste, and he is also brand conscious. Probably everything you threw away was luxury goods. It's not good. Can you afford to pay for it?
Oh my God. I can't believe this is really happening.
Because you were too quick to judge. My uncle's vacation house uses the same name. So there are 2 vacation houses with the same name there. I'm sure the neighbors told you about my uncle's vacation house.
You tricked me, didn't you?
I didn't trick you. I'm not there, so I can't do anything about it. In the first place, you did everything on your own. You went to Hawaii, searched for the vacation house, and entered right away. I'm just saying, as a result of that, you were trespassing. I had nothing to do with it.
Then where is your vacation house? Tell me.
I refuse. I don't want you to do the same thing to my vacation house.
That's fine. I'll ask Thomas instead.
Thomas was appalled by your selfishness, so I don't think you'll be able to reach him. He said he won't answer the phone anymore.
What? No way. Then what's going to happen to me?
I don't know. I think they already called the police.
What? Why?
I told you you were trespassing. If you had left the house immediately, that wouldn't have happened.
Wait. I don't want to be taken away by the police in Hawaii. This is your uncle's vacation house, right? Do something about it. There's got to be something you can do.
I don't want to. It's still trespassing, so you'll have to be punished accordingly. I can't face my uncle either.
Audrey, don't say that.
And I'm sure you'll get a big bill for the damaged furniture and household goods. After all, my uncle is brand conscious, man.
Oh no. Don't be silly and do something about it, Audrey. I can't go back there. There has to be a way. Think about it with Thomas.
I told you, Thomas is disgusted by your selfish behavior. He doesn't want to be involved in this matter anymore.
How could he say such a thing? Stop being persistent. Thomas? Mom, I've been watching your communication with my wife. What? What have you done? I'm so embarrassed and I feel sorry for Audrey's uncle. I can't face her relatives. Thomas, please listen to me. You have always been like that. You're so selfish that you've been causing trouble for others, but you just don't realize. You have no idea how embarrassed I have been until now. I'm sorry, my dear, but please help me. Come and apologize with me, please. Don't be silly. I don't want to have anything to do with a mother who constantly snubs my wife and then, at the end of the day, gets arrested by the police. I'm cutting ties with you, and I don't want you to contact Audrey either. Did I make myself clear to you? Goodbye. Thomas, wait a minute. Don't abandon me.
Dahlia, it seems that, for once, you've become a real criminal. Please make sure you take responsibility for your crime.
Why are you saying the same thing as Thomas? Please, save me.
That's impossible. We haven't even left for Hawaii yet. So please tell the truth to the police alone.
Oh no.
After that, it seems that Dahlia changed her expression and tried to run away at once. But the neighbors who heard the noise became suspicious and called the police. The police officer who arrived at the scene caught her red-handed on suspicion of trespassing. My uncle was furious when he heard about the incident. He filed a claim for a large amount of damages against Dahlia. However, my uncle knew about the circumstances because I had talked to him about it beforehand. But still, he couldn't hide his surprise at the catastrophe. Dahlia managed to come back home. and her relatives found out about it and insulated her. She will be forced to work morning, noon, and night to pay for the damages she created. I hope she pays the money steadily while reflecting on what she has said and done so far. As for me, I left for Hawaii with my husband as planned and returned home, refreshed in mind and body. Dahlia is no longer with us, so Thomas and I are enjoying our life together. Where are you? Are you still at work? Or are you with a girl again?
Yeah, so what? I'm having dinner right now.
That's enough. How many times have you done this? The affair...
I'm a popular guy. That's why girls want me. It can't be helped. If they like me and I say no, you'll feel sorry for them, won't you? Being popular is tough.
You and I are married, remember? You're a married guy, you know that, right?
I know, but is there a rule that says I can't hang out with other girls just because I'm married? Besides, we're just having dinner now.
I'm sure there is.
Is that so? But you never asked for divorcing. Well, you can't divorce me no matter how much I cheat on you. I make more money than most people since I work for my dad's company. It's a stable job. That's why you can't get divorced. I'm the only reason you can live in peace.
That's a lot of confidence. That doesn't mean I won't ask you to get divorced, but...
What other reasons you got? You married me for the money, right? Women are easy.
No, you were nice to me when we were together. You were so gentle. That's what attracted me to you and made me decide to marry you.
Okay.
If you cheat so much, why do you stay married? Because you still love me, right?
Huh? It's for my sake that I don't divorce. You're not bad looking, and everyone around me is married, so I need a wife at least. You know, men have pride, and we need to show off.
Are you serious? Are you married just for that reason?
Huh? What else is there?
That's terrible. You told me you loved me when you proposed. Your words made me so happy from the bottom of my heart.
Because if I didn't say so, you wouldn't have gone through with the marriage.
From now on, I want us to be a normal couple. Can't we talk about this once?
Talk about what? I don't have anything to tell you.
I'll forgive you for cheating me, so I want you to stop cheating. I want you to love me.
I've told you 1,000,000 times that my cheating habit was my parents' fault. My parents' bad education made me the way I am now. I can't fix it. But you can't divorce me, so I'm fine the way we are.
You may be fine, but I'm not. Don't blame your parents for how you grew up. Besides, your parents didn't teach you that it's okay to cheat, did they?
No, but my parents have always been bad, and that's what I tried to copy.
You say that a lot too, but are you sure? What do you mean by saying bad?
What do you mean?
When I went to your parents' house, they told me some of the old stories, but they were all stories with love. Nothing you're saying matches to them. That's why I can't believe it.
Shut up. If you keep talking like that, I will feel that I don't want to go home even more. I'm not going home today.
No, I want to have a conversation. I won't say anything else. Just come home.
It's your fault for not coming home. I've got this nagging wife at home, and who would want to feel to go home?
I'll shut up, so I want to discuss what we're going to do. That's why I want you to come home. This is important to us, right?
Yeah, only if I can.
My husband did not come home that day. Even after the affair was exposed in this way, he didn't mind. blamed his parents, and showed no apology. Even so, we were still newlyweds. I believed that my husband would change someday and did not think about divorcing. However, my husband's behavior did not change. When are you coming home? You haven't been home lately.
If I come home, you're so noisy.
Noisy? I'm saying this for your own good. You have no idea. Where the hell do you sleep every night?
I hop around houses to sleep.
Are they girls' houses again?
It's none of your business. Why do I have to tell you so much?
The other day, your father called me. He told me that you sent him pictures of your trip. He was happy that you and I are getting along.
So what?
You know what I mean? I haven't traveled with you lately, so you sent him pictures of you and your girlfriend, didn't you? How could you do such a thing? To show your parents how well we get along, I had to lie to him. Do you know how I felt? What was I supposed to say?
I don't know. I didn't ask you to lie to him. You did it on your own. Why are you complaining to me?
You're not going to be able to work for your father's company if you're like that. Do you understand that?
Why? That's none of his business. It's my father's company. I'm his son.
Your father is a strict person. If he knew about your affair, what would he say?
I told you, it's their fault for me being like this. He can't be mad at me. Stop being stupid.
Then, can I tell him the truth?
Go ahead. But if you tell him, we'll get divorced immediately.
Don't say like that. I didn't do anything to make you think you want to get divorced. I'm doing my best to live happily with you. Why don't you understand?
When did I tell you to do that? I didn't ask you to do anything. Don't put this on me when you're doing it on your own.
Please don't cheat on me again.
I've transferred enough money. Don't complain. It's my life. Let me do what I want. I want to live happily ever after.
But you are my husband, and I'm your wife. It's not just about your life. It's our lives, okay? You're married to me, so it's not right to let you do what you want.
Don't be bossy. You're a housewife. You can't even eat properly without me.
That's...
You tell me not to cheat on you, and you tell me I'm a bad person every day? You married me for money, right? That's worse than me. You wanted my property, right? Tell the truth.
No. I told you before, didn't I? Why do you think like that?
It's time to show me your true self. You're also cheating on me, aren't you?
How could you say that? I'm not having an affair.
The more you tend to lecture people like this, the more you suck in your true nature. I doubt it.
I'm not like that. Don't change the subject. Stop cheating on me and do the right thing. Otherwise, your father will find out and he'll fire you from your job. If that happens, it'll ruin your life.
Huh? You think a parent would fire his son? My dad can't fire me, no matter how much he hates me. I don't need you to worry about me.
How do you know? Your father cares about the company. And he always says trust is important. I'm sure he'll get mad at you, telling you not to ruin the impression.
If it happens, I'll think about what to do then. It's none of your business. Leave me alone now.
I'm your wife. Of course it matters to me. This is enough.
I'm going to get tired of going out eventually, and will be at home all the time. So let me do what I want to do while I still can. It's like heaven to live freely every day, isn't it?
I told you when we got married, right? I wanted to get married, But I said, if you still wanted to play around, I should wait for you, so do what you want while you still can.
You might have said that, but I wasn't thinking seriously at that time. I was still a kid, you know.
That's why this is happening. I think it's time for you to come home. Let's have a talk.
You really are a persistent bitch. Don't blame me just because I'm cheating. If you want to get divorced, then I would. I'm the next president of the company, and I don't think you can get divorced though. I'm busy now, so don't text me.
I was a fool for trusting my husband. I can't believe anything about him anymore. I finally decided to divorce him. I didn't think I would get divorced so soon. I felt sorry for my family and friends who had blessed me with our marriage, but I couldn't stand it. Hey, I need to talk to you.
What? Another lecture? I'm sick of it.
Let's get divorced.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I can't take it anymore. I want to get away from you.
If you divorce me, you can't live. Do you understand that?
You don't have to worry about that. I'm going to my parents' place and I'll find a job soon. Besides, it's harder for me to stay with you than surviving my life.
Wow, you say bossy things.
I put up with it because I trusted you. But after yesterday, I couldn't take it anymore. We don't need to be married anymore, do we?
Well, if you want to get divorced, I'll accept it. But I don't want to get divorced because you want to. So, pretend that I told you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do whatever it takes to divorce you.
Just don't tell anyone around here that it's because I cheated on you, okay? We're getting divorced because you're short-tempered and restrictive. It's your fault, okay?
I hate to say it myself, but I've put up with you for cheating this long, and I don't like being called short-tempered. But, well, I'm not going to have anything to do with you anymore once we're divorced, so that's fine.
Right? Don't complain every time. Then don't ever ask me for help again, okay? We don't even have kids.
I wouldn't do that. I'm the one who's asking for divorce, but I'm going to ask for compensation.
Huh? Compensation? You think you can do such a thing?
You were unfaithful to me, so I have the right to file a compensation for emotional distress. Everyone knows. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, I have a dad who's the president. I can make money, so I have plenty of it. I can pay you at once. Don't be bossy anymore.
Yeah, but you'll have to contact a lawyer to talk about how you pay.
A lawyer? I thought you were a calm person, but hey, don't get cocky. What's with that attitude?
What? Is there a problem with lawyer? It'll be easier if we use them, right?
What's with that tone? Then I don't want to pay it anymore. You've got to be kidding. I'll never pay you.
What are you talking about? It's not up to you to decide whether or not to pay. Let's have a lawyer make the decision for us, okay?
I'll tell the lawyer all about that bossy attitude. You don't even have any proof that I cheated on you in the first place, right? How are you going to claim compensation?
I have plenty of evidence. First of all, you admitted to cheat on me through text. And when I saw you cheating, I actually took a picture of it.
Oh well, then do whatever you want. Such a cowardly bitch.
I'll do however I like. If you want to talk to me, you'll have to go through my lawyer from now on, okay?
Okay. I'll never go home again.
The divorce was easily finalized without even seeing my husband. I also filed for compensation, and I felt somewhat relieved. After the divorce, I went back to my parents' house, managed to find a job, and was enjoying my life. Then, 1 month after the divorce, it seemed that he got a punishment.
Hey, Melissa.
What? I told you not to contact me again, didn't I? Can you please talk to the lawyer?
I don't have time. My dad made me quit my job.
Oh? Why?
I got in a fight with a girl at work. She told my dad all about me. He said I was a disgrace to the company.
Oh, well, I guess you got what you deserved, right? I mean, is this the girl I filed for compensation?
That's right. She said it was my fault for being charged. She's been blaming me the whole time. And then she told my dad that she would quit the job.
Yeah, but that's none of my business. Why are you telling me that?
Because he won't give me any money. He told me to get a job myself.
Yeah, so?
I can still make a living for now, but eventually I can't pay the compensation. I don't have that kind of money.
Even if you say so, you have to pay what you have to. You promised.
Hey, Melissa, can't you do something about it? You're the only one who can help me.
Why? I tried to help you so many times, but you turned me down on everything, didn't you? I will never forgive you. I'm not going to help you because I don't forgive you. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice. I don't even want to see your text.
Maybe you're still mad at me for cheating on you. I'm sorry for everything that happened. It was my fault. I was just a kid. Please forgive me. After I left you, I finally understood. I finally realized what a jerk I was.
You finally realized it? You didn't even listen to me when I tried so hard to convince you back then. I wanted you to realize.
Now I finally understand. I finally realized that you are the only one who will believe me this much and wait patiently for me. There is no other woman as good as you.
It's too late. It's too late for that. You're just saying it for now, aren't you? Everything you say sounds like a lie. And you're apologizing because you want me to do something about the compensation. It's for money, right? I'm not such an easy woman.
No, I realized I still love you. It's true, believe me.
It was 100% your fault for cheating on me back then. You treated me like I was selfish and a bad person. But I still believed that you would understand me if we talked properly, so I put up with it for a long time. So don't tell me you love me so easily. Believe you? Hell no.
I'm sorry. I was cheating on you without a care in the world. It's really insane.
Right? If you understand that, then we're done.
You understand me? Can we start over?
Huh? Are you stupid? How could I think like that? I have nothing more to say to you. From now on, you're on your own and live a decent life.
No, without you, I might misbehave again.
So? It's none of my business if you misbehave. You can live as you like.
Don't abandon me, please. Help me. I'll do my best to make sure that you can live a satisfying life from now on. Would you reconsider?
You're fired.
Huh?
What are you talking about? You got fired from your job and asked me for help. Did you notice you're saying stupid things?
But I really might not be able to make a living. I might not be able to pay my rent and have nowhere to live. Don't you feel sorry for me?
None of my business. I don't want to hear from you again, so I'll block you. Goodbye.
Oh, no, Melissa. Wait. You have to help me.
My ex-husband was working for his father's company without any problems. When he was working, he was making a good amount of money. But he had very little savings, and now he's really struggling to make ends meet. He has managed to get a new job, but he is struggling to pay the compensation. The luxurious life he had seemed to have flown away like a wind. But it's all his fault. I'm doing well at work and living happily at home with my family.
Sophia, have you finished work?
Yes, I just got off the train and I'm on my way home.
I see. Okay. Sophia, you told me my son is going on a business trip, right? When does it start?
It starts today.
Oh, okay. How long will it be?
He will stay 4 nights there, so almost a week. He has to attend in-site work. Sounds like he's busy.
Seems really hard. By the way, Sophia, what's for dinner tonight?
I'm alone today, so I'm thinking to use leftovers. I might make pasta from leftovers.
No dinner for me?
Sorry? I thought you have dinner party with friends tonight. I was just thinking about my dinner.
What? You're a wife, but you didn't even prepare a meal for your mother-in-law?
Because you told me you don't need dinner tonight. So that is why I didn't think about your dinner.
Excuse me. What are you doing? You're neglecting your duty as a wife. You don't want me to eat dinner?
I didn't intentionally neglect you. You told me you don't need dinner.
As soon as my son went on a business trip, you do this to me. Are you bullying me?
I'm not.
Then prepare my dinner right now. I'm almost at the nearest station.
Oh, but I was thinking to make dinner with leftovers. I didn't even go shopping.
Don't make excuses. It's your duty to cook dinner for the family, right? If you haven't neglected your duty, make dinner now. Do you understand? If it is not done by the time I get home, I won't forgive you.
Yes, I understand. I'll try to make dinner with what I have in the fridge.
You don't have to say anything. You have so many excuses every time.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Sophia, wake up. Sophia, until what time are you sleeping? Wake up now.
Oh, Isabella. I'm sorry I was asleep and didn't notice your call. What happened? It's still early morning. Are you feeling sick?
That was a disgusting meal last night.
What?
As soon as my son left, I can't believe you made me eat that disgusting food.
I ate the same thing and it wasn't bad. You ate your dinner last night.
I had to eat what was put in front of me. I've been taught not to waste food.
What?
Anyway, I thought,
What?
since you married my son, I haven't educated you well.
Excuse me? Isabella, you called me early in the morning to tell me this?
What's with that tone? You're a cocky wife. I guess you need to be educated. Now get breakfast ready, laundry done, and cleaning all done.
What? It's 4 in the morning.
I know. Get it all done before I wake up.
Huh?
You have work, right? If you have to get ready for work, you need to get up early. You cannot make it on time if you don't.
Well, yes.
Then get up and get to it right away. You'll be doing it every day for the next week.
Oh no. It's not good for work.
Work? You are Matt's wife, right? Which is more important, your job or your duties as a wife?
I can't compare such things.
Anyway, until my son comes home, I've decided that I'm going to educate you. Well, I'm going to take a nap now. If you haven't finished everything, you need to leave this house. Hang in there.
Isabella, just now I received a list of things to do.
It's not a list of things to do. It's a shopping list. I need you to get them for me on your way home from work.
Pasta, olive oil, beef stock, sugar, detergent, fabric softener, shampoo, conditioner. All heavy stuff. I'm walking home today, so it's tough to carry them by myself. I've checked my stock. I think I have enough at home. I'll drive to the store on my day off to buy those.
I told you to buy them today. Why do you keep making excuses every time?
You really need all of them today, do you?
Are you trying to talk back to me? You really are impertinent. I am worried about running out of stock.
But I'm the one who has to do the housework with those ingredients. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm the one who told you to buy them for me. Just shut up and come home. That's your duty too. And what was that thing this morning?
What was what?
Breakfast was bad, same as yesterday. And the laundry is hanging out all wrinkled. Oh, and my clothes have sauce stains. And there is still dust all over the room.
Oh, I see. I did it in a hurry because I was running late.
You are making excuses again. This is not good education. You have to do it again when you get back.
Oh no.
And please do the shopping. We have to prepare dinner too. Come home as soon as you're done with work. Oh, I forgot to ask you to clean the bathroom. Of course you didn't clean it, did you?
Yes, I could not clean the bathtub.
I knew it. You're too lazy to do it. I want you to do it in the morning, beginning tomorrow. I want to take a bath before dinner.
Isabella, wait a minute. I can't finish all the housework in the morning. I have a job too. Besides, you promised to split the housework 50-50 when you moved in with us.
Are you making excuses again? That's why I need to educate you. Why can't you just shut up and listen to what I say?
Is this education?
Yes, it is.
Looks like I'm a servant here to make your life easy.
Wow, I'm so surprised. You're paranoid, aren't you? And so good at talking back.
I didn't mean to talk back to you.
Fine. I'll bully you while my son is on his business trip. Be careful with your behavior.
You are going to bully me? So this is bullying.
That's because you're cheeky. Anyway, you can get the things on the list on your way home. If you don't hurry, you'll have a lot of housework to do after you get home.
Hey, can you chat with me now?
What's up? I can call you. I am at site. I will finish early.
As soon as you left home for your business trip, Isabella started bullying me. She woke me up at 4 a.m.
Huh?
She wants me to finish all the housework before I go to work.
She promised that she will do half the housework, right?
That's what I said too. Isabella is so stubborn.
I'm so embarrassed by her behavior. She's an only daughter. She's been spoiled by her family. If people don't listen to her, she'd get into a bad mood. My father used to have a hard time with her.
Well, I guess I knew that. So I just went shopping. Pasta, olive oil, beef stock, sugar, detergent, fabric softener, shampoo, conditioner. I must buy them.
Sophia, you walk home, right?
Yeah. I told her I'd buy it on my day off, but she won't listen.
Sophia, I am sorry. I'll talk to my mother when I get back. Please, hold on a bit longer for me, will you?
Okay, I will. I'm sorry for complaining when you're busy too.
Sophia, I can't stand it anymore.
Isabella, what's the matter?
You haven't learned anything at all.
What?
No matter how much I try to educate you, you're not getting any better at housework.
No way. I'm trying my best.
Are you trying your best? I don't think you are trying your best. Breakfast still tastes bad. The laundry is always wrinkled. The dust in the room is still there, and the bathroom is still slimy. I can't take it anymore.
I apologize that I could not do what you wanted me to do. Would you please help me? You do not have work. You have plenty of time.
Wow! Who are you? You've never improved in your duties as a wife. You're not getting any better at your duties, but you're getting better at talking. If that's the way you think, please leave until my son comes back home.
Why? That's outrageous.
Shut up! We don't need a bad wife. I feel sorry for my son that you are like that. He's working so hard, even going on business trips. I want you out of the house today.
Oh no. You want me to leave without seeing my husband?
Of course. My son will be better off without a bad wife. I'm sure my son will be happy too. Sophia, are you almost home?
Yes, I'm getting off the train now.
Yes, just in time. I made it just in time.
What's that?
I packed all your stuff.
What?
So you can leave right away. I'm so thoughtful, right? Packing up everything for the useless wife? I am so kind. You should be thanking me for saving you the trouble.
Are you serious, Isabella? Isn't that too unreasonable? You treat me like a slave and then you kick me out of the house while your son is gone?
It cannot be helped, because you've never learned anything. We don't need a useless wife like that in our house. I want you to get out of here before my son gets home.
That's too much.
Oh yeah? You know that accessory case in the bedroom? I threw it away because the contents were in the way.
What?
Don't worry. I packed the accessories case in a cardboard box.
Oh, Isabella, what did you do? There are very important accessories inside the case.
Oh, really? They were all dirty. I threw them away for you. There was one ring in there, wasn't it?
It's my husband's wedding ring. You didn't throw that ring away, did you?
I'm holding it in my hand right now.
That's good.
But you don't need this anymore.
What do you mean?
Because you're leaving this house now, this means you are cutting ties with my son.
I have no intention of doing that.
Even if you don't intend to, that is what it means.
That's a precious ring I chose with my husband. Please, don't throw it away.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong?
Well, I'm upstairs in your bedroom. When I opened the window, the ring flew away.
What? Isabella, that's my precious ring. That's terrible.
Because it slipped out of my hand, I can't help it. Besides, you don't need it. I want you to be grateful that I threw it away.
I will not forgive you forever.
Please do not say such horrible things. Anyway, you are useless and this is what happens. If you really need it, you can go out and look for it yourself.
It's already dark outside.
I'm home. Mom, what are you doing to my wife?
Huh? I thought you were on a business trip.
I was, but I finished earlier than I planned.
Oh, really?
So, what did you do to my wife?
I didn't do anything. I was just waiting for her to get home from work.
Really? I just found my wife's wedding ring on the street. Why is my wife's wedding ring on the road?
What?
Why is my wife's wedding ring on the side of the road when she's not there?
I don't know. Maybe she dropped it out of the window while sleepwalking?
Of course not. Mom, tell me the truth. What did you do to my wife?
What did I do? I just cleaned up the bedroom and tidied up for you. I thought you'd be too busy with work to clean every nook and cranny.
I appreciate that, but why is this wedding ring out on the street?
So, didn't she drop that? I told you I don't know, right?
And what's with the pile of cardboard boxes at the front door?
Her clothes were all over the place, so I put them together in a cardboard box for her. I'm surprised she bought that many clothes.
Mom, stop playing dumb. You treated my wife like a servant while I was away, didn't you?
I didn't do that. I was just trying to educate her. You know, these days she was so busy with work, she could not do the housework. I was just trying to make her proud of herself while you were gone.
That's none of your business. My wife has done all the housework without a single complaint, no matter how busy she's been, right? Honestly, she's much faster and more attentive than you.
How dare you talk to your mother? That's rude.
What's with the wife education? Are you stupid? Where are you? Stop hiding and come out.
Because you're mad at me. I don't want to show myself.
Duh, of course. You've been picking on my wife all this time. Maybe things went your way at your parents' house, but this isn't your parents' house. Things don't always go your way. And you're picking on my wife? That's disgusting.
I'm not picking on your wife. I wanted her to be a useful wife.
She's much better at housework than you are. So, you were trying to get my wife out while I was gone?
No, she said, I cannot take it anymore and I am leaving. So I helped her pack.
That's enough. I know everything. You did so many things to my wife since I left. You've been sneaking around and picking on her.
I didn't mean to bully.
Huh? You even threw away our wedding ring. How dare you? You treated my wife like a servant. I can't forgive you for trying to kick my wife out.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that.
Then what did you mean to do?
I was lonely. Your father passed away and my son married. There's no one to take care of me.
That's why you moved in with us. I knew how lonely you were. My wife said she didn't want you to be lonely. She agreed for you to live with us, and yet you hurt her.
I didn't mean to. I didn't want her to take you away from me.
I'm already married. I can't be your son forever. I'm sick of it. We've decided to move out from this house.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please. Hey, Sophia. What is going on? How could my son know about my daily life with you? Answer me.
Oh, Isabella. That's because we are a married couple. We report to each other every day about what happened that day.
Even when he is on a business trip?
Of course. We have smartphones now, you know. If we can't call each other on the phone, we can contact each other on chat. You also communicate with me on chat like this, don't you?
Oh no. You made my son angry at me, didn't you?
That can't be helped, can it? From my point of view, you did terrible things to me. You have no idea how hard it was for me.
My son told me he wants to leave this house. Please, convince him.
I told you I'm not leaving my husband. You told me to leave, and it's good timing. I'll leave the house with my husband tomorrow. You packed my stuff, so that makes things easier. Thank you.
Hey, what are you talking about? You're my family, right? Do your duty. Convince my son.
I was a useless wife, wasn't I? That's why the house doesn't need me, right?
It just came out of my mouth.
Is that so? Do you know how much I was hurt by your words? Please learn that words can hurt people.
Yes, it was my fault. So please convince my son.
I am not able to do that. My husband and I have been talking about it for the past few days, and we've made a decision. Besides, my husband said he can't stand your selfishness.
How dare you talk to me like that? You're ungrateful, Sophia.
Say whatever you like. No matter what you say, no matter how much you beg us, I don't think we will ever go back to that house. That's how angry my husband is. I just got a message from him.
What? What did you say?
A wedding ring was thrown away on the road next to the house. He said you probably did it.
So, it fell out the window.
Don't be silly. How could the ring fall out the window? I put it in my accessory case. You took it out without permission and dropped it on purpose, didn't you?
Because I thought that if I threw away the wedding ring, you would give up and leave.
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I meant. Because I thought you would listen to me.
No more excuses.
Really?
You have been making excuses all day. When you make an excuse, it won't erase the fact that you did it. You treated me like a servant. The fact that you threw away my wedding ring.
I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Sophia, please forgive me.
Isabella, it's too late. I've endured your snoring ever since I got married with Matt. But I've reached my limit. My husband seems to feel the same way.
No, don't say that. I'll reflect on it. I'll change from now on, so please forgive me.
I can't.
You're almost home, aren't you? You got off the train and you're on your way to my house, right? Please, come back straight home. I'm begging you.
That's what I was going to do. My husband is furious and he doesn't want to see you. I'm on my way to the station again.
What do you mean?
I think we'll stay at the business hotel today. Just the two of us. I'll come back tomorrow to pick up my stuff. So please, hold it for me for one day.
Don't say that. Don't leave me. Please, tell my son.
I told him, but he's not going to change his mind. Well then, good night, Isabella. Left alone, Isabella is now living a lonely life. According to a neighbor, she sits like a doll in the house. The lively Isabella she used to be is gone. Her hair has turned gray and she looks like a different person. Loneliness can change a person so much. I feel sorry for her, but she has to endure it because it's her own fault. We stayed at my parents' house for a while. We have found a new house. We are living together as a married couple for the first time since we got married. There is no stress and we are getting along much better. We hope to enjoy life for a long time to come. Can I talk to you now? Ayla, yes. What's up?
Well, I have very surprising news.
What? What is it?
I'm having a baby!
Oh, really? Congratulations, Ayla. You're pregnant just like me.
I know that giving birth and raising a child won't be easy, but we can do this. I'm glad to have a pregnant friend.
Yep. I feel comfortable to have someone I can talk to nearby.
I want to provide my child with the best education and environment, so I'm gathering a lot of information now. I'll share them with you.
Thank you. I admire you as a mother-to-be, Ayla. I can't think that far ahead yet. I guess I don't know enough about being a mom. I'm too busy imagining giving birth.
So do I. Well, hopefully we have healthy babies.
I just had a healthy baby. I thought I would have her before the due date, but I had her 3 days later after all. Apparently, she has a laid-back personality. Did you see the pictures?
I saw them. What are those? So ugly. I thought it was a monkey.
What? Really? Her hair hasn't grown yet, and isn't this what all newborns look like?
No, obviously she's ugly. I couldn't take it. What's her name?
Summer.
Is that because she was born in summer? That's too simple. I feel sorry for the child.
Is that so? What about you, Isla? Have you decided yet?
Hillary. Isn't that a pretty name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. After my baby's born, let's take a baby massage class together. It's a great way to communicate with mom, so it's very good for the baby.
My baby has a bit of a sensitive skin, so I'll pass.
No? It sounds like fun. I thought we could go together.
Yeah, sorry. Hillary, I heard you got into the middle school you wanted to go to. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's amazing. And you got into a model agency? You're a hard worker, Hillary.
You already heard about it? I was spotted by a talent scout on the street, and my mom proceeded on her own. I don't know if I can do it. I'm a little nervous.
What? A scout? You're so cute. Of course you get spotted. That's what I would do if I were a talent scout.
That's not true. It just happened to. Besides, I don't really want to be a model or anything like that. It's more fun to study with a tutor. You don't like studying?
I'm not good at studying. I've been talking with my mom about having a tutor from middle school. I feel like I have no choice. I'm not willing to, though. You've been studying with a tutor for long. That's great. And you're taking a lot of other classes, right?
Kind of. Ballet on Mondays, swimming on Wednesdays, piano on Thursdays, having tutor on Tuesdays and Fridays, violin and dance lessons on Saturdays and Sundays.
Wow, that's amazing. You have a full week of classes. Is there a time to rest?
And I have to study for at least 5 hours after I get home. It's exhausting. I can't sleep well. I don't mind studying, but I just wish I had more free time.
I see. That must be tough.
Oh, but I have piano lesson off this week. I'm a little excited. I'm free once in a while. Hey, why don't you come over to my house? Let's study together. I'll teach you if there's anything you don't understand.
You sure? Oh, but studying.
You really don't like studying. But if you understand what you've learned from elementary school by now, it'll be easier in the future. I'll also teach you how to make studying fun.
Really? That will be great. Well then, I'll go. I want to see you for the first time in a while.
I'll see you on Thursday.
Hillary, it's been a while. Can I talk to you?
Good evening. Long time no see. What's up, Macy?
Summer visited your house the other day, right? Ever since she came back, she's been acting really strange. Like she's looking down. Did something happen at your home?
Oh, really? I don't think there was anything in particular.
I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's a weird question. Anyway, thanks.
Is Summer okay?
She looks kind of depressed and she hasn't eaten much. She usually plays outside but not anymore. She's so quiet, I'm worried about her.
Oh, she was as usual when I saw her.
Okay. I wonder what's wrong with her. Maybe something happened at school?
Oh, Macy, can I have a minute? I want to check on something.
Isla, can I ask you something?
Oh, Macy, long time no see. What's up? It's unusual for you to text me.
Yes, it's been a while. The kids seem to be keeping in touch, but we haven't talked for a while.
What? You texted me just to say that?
We used to say that we'd work together to raise our kids, but I feel a little bad to talk to you these days.
I'm sorry, but I have a meeting with the CEO of the model agency. I'm so busy, so can you make it quick if you want to talk to me?
My daughter visited your house the other day, right?
Ah, It seems so.
Since that day, she's been acting strange. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know.
Okay, she has been looking down for a while now. I thought something was wrong with her. She's been acting strange since that night.
Oh, well, I guess she's learned her lesson. It seemed like she didn't know anything.
What do you mean by learn a lesson? I don't understand.
Since she didn't seem to understand, I told her that she's not good enough for Hillary, so not to get along with her anymore, and not to see her.
Huh? You said that? To a kid? They're cousins. That's terrible.
I just told her because she didn't know what she was doing. You have to teach them in the early stage.
What? What do you mean?
See, Hillary has excellent grades and looks beautiful. Everyone envies her. I don't want her to have a bad influence by interacting with someone of a lower level. Summer is not so good at studying and looks kind of, you know.
Huh? How can you say such a terrible thing? That cheerful girl is depressed. Do you know how much it hurt her? Are you fine with hurting a child?
Don't talk nonsense. I told her the truth. I think it's important for even kids to know the facts. It seems like her parents don't understand either. Do you think your child should have plastic surgery? It's torture to see her and my daughter side by side. I think it's a good chance for her to know her level.
Huh? How can you say that?
Mom, you're awful. What? Why are you calling me Mom? Stop it.
Mom, it's me, Hillary.
What? Why?
I've been with Macy for a while. I was reading this conversation the whole time. Mom, this is insane.
Hey. Don't give me those stupid lies. Are you acting like Hillary? You've got terrible taste. This is not funny. She's at swimming school today. There's no way she's at your house.
If you think I'm lying, call the swimming school.
Huh?
Or maybe the coach is getting worried at me, who has never missed the class, and she might call you. You know I'm a good student.
Huh? Hillary, are you serious?
Yes. There's no way I would lie about something like this. I was worried about Summer, so I came to check on her.
Worried? Why? There's no need to care about Summer. You have things to do.
I got a text from Macy saying that Summer's been acting strange since she came to our house. But when she was with me, she was fine.
God, Macy has done unnecessary thing.
I wondered if you had done something to her since you're always against Macy. You always speak ill of Summer. I've always been embarrassed by you.
What? Embarrassed?
Summer is my cousin. You can only praise me by talking bad about other people. If you want to praise me, why don't you just praise me straight? Why do you speak ill of Summer and Macy? I don't like that. I'm ashamed of being your child. I love Summer and Macy. I want to see and play with her more.
Hillary, you make me feel proud. What's wrong with being proud of my precious daughter? I'm a mother. It's natural.
You're crazy. I can't play with my friends because I have lessons every day. And you make me study for 5 hours or more after I get home. I once collapsed because I didn't sleep well. You only feed me vegetables and keep me in a good style. I don't think a normal mother would do these things. What in the world do you want me to do? I've put up with it for long and I can't take it anymore. I'm done.
Hillary, what's wrong with you? You're not the type to talk like that. I get it. Macy said something to you, didn't she? God, she always says things she doesn't need to.
She has nothing to do with this. I've been telling you that I don't want to do them, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Hillary, what are you talking about? I only let you do what's good for you.
That's not true. Lately, I've given up and said nothing, but I won't obey you anymore. I'll never forgive you for hurting my precious friend.
Hillary, what are you saying to your mother? What do you mean you won't forgive me?
Macy just called Dad and told him to come here. I'll tell him everything you've done. If I show him the conversation you had with her, I'm sure he'll believe me. I just can't forgive you. I'll ask him to divorce you.
Huh? What are you talking about? I've worked so hard for you. He would never divorce me.
Yes, he will. He was always against your educational concept and modeling. You guys fought all the time. I know them all. And then you'd get mad and cry, and we'd give up. That's how you always got what you wanted. You're too selfish.
He doesn't understand your potential. I'm the only one who understands you.
Potential? You just forced me to do everything. Dad told me before that when it gets really hard for me to do what you force me, I need to let him know. He said he'd fight against you for me. He thinks about me more than you.
That's not true. No one thinks about you more than me. Why do you say such horrible things?
If you're thinking about me, then I don't want you in my life anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. Well then.
Wait, Hillary, listen to me. I've done everything I could for you. You're going to abandon me? Why do you have to treat me so badly?
Hillary went upstairs. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
What did you tell my daughter? I won't forgive you.
I didn't say anything. She thought by herself and made her own decision.
You're trying to take my daughter away from me. Why would you do that? You're a disgusting woman. You've always been like that.
Why do you hate me so much? We were good friends before we had babies. We used to say that we're friends. Did I do something to you?
You did.
What did I do to you? Please, tell me.
You always one-up me at family gatherings. You always wore brand-name clothes and looked like a carefree housewife. You were always so happy, like nothing was bothering you. You were always harassing me, weren't you?
What?
I have to work part-time even after marriage. Why are you having such a good life? Why are you so much better off than me when you look ugly? This is not fair. It's not right.
Ayla, you thought like that? I'm so shocked.
And then I realized that you've had an easy life because you graduated from a famous university. Because that's all you have. You're not even pretty.
Even if that's the way you think of me, it's none of our kids' business. That can't be a reason to say horrible things about Summer.
Reason? It's because she's your daughter. A child is like a part of you, isn't it? When I saw your baby, I knew I could finally win. I knew that Hillary was the one who could make me better than you. If she had a pretty face and was smart, I would definitely be happier than you. Besides, your daughter is ugly.
No.
That's why I raised Hillary to be the perfect child. Food, education, clothes, toys. I didn't compromise on any little thing. I gave her good food and good education. But my husband told me I should take more easily in parenting. I thought, screw you. The beginning is the most important thing in parenting. I told him not to interfere with my perfect plan. And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said I should refer to you. He said I should follow you. He said, unlike me, you don't limit your child's freedom. My parenting is a burden on the child and the family. That's when I made my decision. I would raise her to be more perfect than your daughter. I would prove that I was right in my parenting.
So you forced your ideals on her.
That's right.
I apologize if my brother's words hurt you. I can't tell you which parenting style is right, but your child is not your tool. I feel sorry for Hillary.
Shut up! She's my daughter. It's none of your business. And don't lecture me. You're really starting to piss me off.
It's obvious from what happened today. It proves that your parenting wasn't right. Your way wasn't good for anyone. Not only that, you made Hillary feel sad.
Stop it! Don't say that. I tried my best. Why do I have to be told from you like that? I thought about her more than anyone else. I've lived my whole life thinking only of Hillary.
I think you should take some time away from your child and look back at your own actions. You are a mother, but there's something you lack as a human being.
What? Are you trying to say you're perfect? Don't show off.
I'm not saying like that. I'm not confident being a parent, and you told me I don't have any problems, but I had so many to be worried about and feel nervous. I was actually struggling with infertility treatment back then. It's not that I want you to know or anything, but I want you to realize that what you see is not everything. We all have problems.
What's that? You're making fun of me again. That's what I don't like about you. Then what should I do? If Hillary leaves me, I have nothing. It's all your fault. Don't take away my husband and daughter from me. Don't make me unhappy.
Your value is not created by your child. They're not tools. They're not your status. They are leaving you because you don't understand. You don't have a choice.
No, I won't accept it. I don't want to lose to you.
It's not about losing, is it? You don't have to compare me to anyone anymore. I hate to say this, but what you're doing is what low-level people do. Mom, I'm going to the park tomorrow with Hillary. She wants to play badminton.
What? Is Hillary okay now?
Yeah, she seemed a little sad at first, but she said she had to get away from her mom or she'd feel uncomfortable. So I thought it'd be good for her to move her body.
I see. Are you okay, Summer? I'm sorry we made you feel bad.
No, I'm fine. Since then, Hillary cries and apologizes to me. She says she's sorry for the terrible things her mom said to me, even though it wasn't her fault. If I'm depressed, she'll keep apologizing to me, right? So I've stopped being depressed. Besides, I want to support her this time.
You are a strong girl. Hillary is also a kind girl, and she's very strong. I'm a little jealous that you guys are cousins.
Right? I love Hillary. She's my best friend.
What happened after that? My brother was so angry that he brought Isla to apologize to me and my daughter. He was the scariest I have ever seen in my life. Then, he and Isla had a long talk and got divorced. She didn't want to let go of Hillary by any means, so she insisted on custody until the very end. But they came to the conclusion that the strict education that Hillary had was bordering on abuse. The custody was given to her father. Even so, Isla was unable to give up on Hillary. She stalked Hillary relentlessly and tried to kidnap her on her way home from school. I don't know how she feels, but it's crazy to go this far. Hillary asked around for help, so she wasn't taken anywhere. But Isla was given a restraining order by the court, and she was taken back to her parents' house. At this point, I think Isla has lost her mind. I was surprised to hear that she was taken to a mental hospital after that. After all, she put her own feelings first until the end, and she couldn't care about her husband's feelings or Hillary's feelings. I feel sorry. However, now that Hillary has been separated from Isla, she is back to looking lively and childlike. Hillary has passed to a private middle school, but she went to the same middle school as Summer. She quit her lessons and model agency to have more free time. That seems to have been her wish. However, she really likes studying, so she continues to have a tutor. Summer and Hillary spend more time together and seem to be enjoying their time together. It makes me happy to see them together.
Hey, Amanda, come home early. It's already dinner time. Where the heck are you? Are you playing around? How irresponsible of you that you didn't even cook dinner. Florence, please prepare your own dinner tonight. I told you so this morning. And for your information, I'm not playing around. What did you say? I told you that I'm going home to take care of my father for the weekend starting this week.
So please at least prepare your own dinner. I wonder if you said something like that. I don't know if I heard it or not, but I'm stumped. I'm incredibly hungry for macaroni and cheese right now. I don't want to eat the instant version of that because it tastes horrible. Why don't you make it yourself then? What are you talking about? House chores, including cooking, is a wife's job. So you should come home to make it for your mother-in-law. My request should be your top priority above all others. If you have time to make excuses, come home as soon as possible. This is horrible. Are you trying to say that preparing food for you is more important than taking care of my father? Yes, I am. Because you're the one who married my son. A wife has to put her husband's family first at all times. That's what we call the common sense. No way. Shame on your father, Amanda. He let you get married, but he called you back just to take care of himself. How pathetic. I told my father that I would take care of him on the weekends. Please don't blame him. I see. But even if it was you who initiated it, most parents would have said no. It's miserable and shameful to have a child as a caregiver. I'm so impressed with you and your father that I'm now speechless. What do you mean by that? It's embarrassing to have your child take care of you, isn't it? I'm talking about the fact that there are people who are so ashamed to be cared for by their children. As I recall, your father was in a wheelchair, wasn't he? Yes, he was. 3 years ago, he was involved in a car accident, and as a result of the accident, he became paralyzed. He is now in a wheelchair. Paralyzed and in a wheelchair. He's the same age as me, and he's already in diapers. What's wrong with that? I don't see it as a problem, but to be in diapers when you're still old enough to work is a bit of a problem, don't you think so? And to have his own daughter to change his diapers, I would die of embarrassment if I were him. I'd rather jump into the ocean than be humiliated like that. I see. But my father is grateful to me, and I'm happy to be able to show him some filial piety. Even though he was paralyzed in the accident, I'm glad that he's alive. I don't like it. Changing diapers is not the way to show filial piety. It seems that no matter what I say, you won't accept it. At any rate, from now on, please don't talk badly about my family. I'm going back to my parents' house every week from now on, and I'll ask you to make your own meals during that time. If you can't make it, please order a delivery service. Well, I won't allow you to do that. You are my son's wife. That's why our family is your first priority at all costs. Take care of the family you live with instead of taking care of your parents. Are you saying that I shouldn't go home every weekend? I wouldn't go that far, but how about just coming back to cook dinner? If you are a wife, you have to make sure your family eats freshly prepared food, right? Why should I go all the way back home just to make dinner? It takes me 2 hours each way to get home from my parents' house. And you want me to go back to my parents' house after I make dinner? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Your father is paralyzed and can't move anyway, so why don't you just let him sit in a wheelchair for the time until you get there? What a horrible thing to say. I don't want to talk to you anymore today, Florence. I'll leave you with this for now. Derek, can I talk to you now? I think your mother has crossed the line. You should say something to her too.
What's the matter all of a sudden? Cross the line? What did Mom say?
She makes fun of my father's paralysis and says that my in-laws are more important than my father. What is wrong with the daughter taking care of her own father?
Amanda, calm down. Don't be mad like that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I just don't understand the reason why. Mom didn't say anything crazy. There's no need to get so mad.
I beg your pardon?
My mom is right about everything. Amanda, you're my wife. So, as a wife, you have to take care of our house chores.
That's terrible. So you think the same way too?
But more importantly, I need to talk to you. Is now a convenient time for you?
Well, yes. Go on then.
I've wanted to ask you for a long time. How much money do you get if you're paralyzed and in a wheelchair? You said your father already quit his job. As I recall, he can use a disability pension for this kind of thing.
What's with that question all of a sudden? I don't know why you're asking me that, and if I could, I wouldn't want to answer it even between you and I. It's not the kind of thing you can ask just like that.
Oh no, I'm actually thinking about buying a new car soon.
No kidding.
But these days, we're in a recession and bonuses are low, right? So I don't have any money for the down payment and I'm in a bit of a bind. I was wondering if your father would take this opportunity to give me some sort of financial support.
You're asking help from a paralyzed man? Are you kidding me? I can't believe what you just said out of the blue. I mean, our car still runs perfectly well. There's no need to replace it.
I drive the car to work every day, right? So I want to drive a nice car to get in the mood to go to work. It's a good way to talk to my boss when I drive a nice car. If I get a promotion because of it, you'll be happy too, won't you?
If you're going to get the promotion, you'd better work hard and do your best at your job. You don't need to ask my father, who is physically disabled, to help you buy a new car.
Don't say that. Your father's rich, right? I'm sure he got a lot of money from the car accident. According to my estimate, I'd say he got at least $5 million.
I didn't know that you even calculate that. I mean, that's just too rude of you.
I don't think so. I'm letting my wife take care of her father, so I deserve to get the compensation of that.
What? Let me tell you this, Derek. I'm the one who wants to take care of my father. I'm well aware that both you and your mother don't want me to do that.
But we're not forcing you to stop taking care of your father. We're letting you do as you wish. As the result, I'm sort of lending you to your father. Don't you think your father should repay us in some way?
I don't think so. It was a huge mistake to discuss about this matter with you. Don't you dare to mention about my family ever again. This also applies to your mother.
Hey, come on. Pick up the phone. Get back home now. Hurry up. Don't ignore me, Amanda.
What's with you all of a sudden? I'm at my parents' home this weekend taking care of my father. You promised you'd never contact me during that time, remember?
Except for emergency, right? Just come home as soon as possible. We're in trouble.
What's going on? What do you mean by emergency?
It's about my mother. She collapsed and is now in the hospital.
What? Florence collapsed?
I heard a strange noise in the living room this morning. When I ran there, I found my mother had collapsed. She was rushed to the emergency room and is now in the hospital nearby.
She collapsed and was rushed to the emergency room? How is she? Is she conscious?
Yes, she is. She just woke up a few minutes ago and can talk just fine. But her right leg is completely immobilized.
Seriously?
Her right hand is shaking and the doctor says that she is paralyzed due to a stroke.
Paralyzed?
The doctor told me that it might improve with rehabilitation, but he can't guarantee that for now. I'm afraid that she may never be able to move her right leg ever again. I'm in a sticky situation.
I see. Even my dad struggled a lot during the rehab, but I wonder if your mother will be okay. It's physically very hard, but the hardest thing in this case is the motivation. How long will Florence stay at the hospital? Will she be moved to another hospital specializing in rehab?
Well, she said that she wants to go home as soon as possible. She said that she can do the rehab at home, and since you are a housewife, she wants you to take care of her.
Excuse me?
The hospital also said that she can either be transferred to a rehabilitation hospital or discharged today. I told the doctor that I'm going to have my mom discharged for home rehab. Amanda, I'm counting on you to take better care of Mom from now on.
Hold on a sec. What are you talking about? If Florence is going to be transferred to a rehabilitation hospital, you shouldn't hesitate. If there's a chance of improvement with rehabilitation, she definitely needs to be seen by a specialist.
What are you talking about? Mom wants to go home. It's the family's responsibility to make that happen.
But who's going to take care of her when she comes home? It's very hard to take care of a paralyzed person.
That's why you're here. You can take care of your own father, so you can take care of my mom too. You're a professional, Amanda. It is not going to be any different taking care of two people, right?
Huh?
You're my wife. You're the only one I can count on. I'm counting on you to take care of Mom.
No, I can't do that.
Why can't you?
I said it's impossible. I can never take care of Florence. If you want to take care of her at home, you can do it by yourself.
Hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm serious. Don't be weedy in a situation like this. It would be inappropriate.
I don't think so.
Huh?
The person who made fun of my father so much is now a paralyzed just like him. Serves her right. Florence said that it's embarrassing and disgraceful to be taken care by her children. I thought she said that she would rather jump into the sea than to become the subject of such humiliation. Seems that she hasn't jumped yet.
Don't be silly. Your husband's mother just collapsed. She had the stroke and she's paralyzed. And yet, what's with that attitude of yours?
Considering what you and your mother have been saying and doing to me, I'd say I have every right to behave like this.
What the heck?
Let me tell you something. Caring for a family member is a lot harder than you think, Derek. I'm sure you're going to have a very tough time balancing work and nursing care, but good luck. I'm counting on you.
What are you talking about? You're the one who have to do the hard work. As my wife, you're going to take care of your mother-in-law.
Remember a few seconds ago when I said I couldn't do it? Who's going to take care of someone like that? I think we should get a divorce, Derek.
Are you kidding me?
I absolutely hate being forced to take care of Florence just because I'm your wife. I don't want to take care of someone who has insulted me and my father so much. I want to stop being your wife.
Hey, hold it right there. What are you thinking? Divorce at a time like this?
What are you talking about? This is the perfect time for us to have a divorce.
What?
I'm serious. It's hard enough taking care of my father on the weekends, but it's absolutely impossible to take care of you and your mother every weekday.
Really?
Caring for my father is something I want to do, so it's fine. But taking care of Florence, even if I get paid, is just too much for me to do. Well then, I'll send you the divorce papers later. Please sign it as soon as you receive it. Hey Amanda! What do you mean you're abandoning my care? You're my son's wife, but you refuse to take care of your mother-in-law? This is unbelievable. I'm sorry, but I'm not your son's wife anymore. As of today, I am divorced from Derek. I'm a stranger to you guys. Stop joking around! I'm not. Yesterday, I sent the divorce papers by express mail. Then, Derek snapped, saying he didn't want such a cold wife like me and signed it right away. I'm glad he's such a bold ex-husband. What a thing to say! I can't believe you divorced him in the heat of the moment. My precious helper is now gone. Don't be so depressed, Florence. Derek has declared manfully that he will take care of everything from now on. What? My son said that? He's going to take care of me? Yes, he will. I gave him some advice. He said that it's so easy to take care of you. He was very confident that he could manage both work and your care. Huh? At first, Derek was worried about his future. You are paralyzed and can't move anyway. I told him that since you are paralyzed and couldn't move anyway, if you sit in a wheelchair, you could stay there for hours without troubling him. How rude of you to say such a thing! Then, he said that it's a piece of cake. He said that all he has to do is to sit you in the wheelchair in the morning and then go to work right after that. Even if he has to work late, you are paralyzed, so you won't walk around, and he can leave you in your wheelchair as long as he wants. Oh, no, wait! Don't tell that kind of bullshit care as an advice to my son! Huh? Bullshit? You were the one who said that you were fine with it, weren't you? What do you mean by that? You told me that all the time. You said that nursing is just fine as long as you keep the person in a wheelchair, because paralyzed people can't move anyway. Oh, no! That's not what I meant when I said that! Also, you are embarrassed to have your own son help you with diapers, aren't you? You said you'd rather jump into the ocean than to be humiliated like that. That's why I made sure to tell Derek about that too. You can't jump into the sea on your own if you are paralyzed anyway, but Derek is very considerate of you, so he said that he doesn't want to make you feel that way. Then he said he doesn't have to do anything. He also said that he can handle it by himself. Oh no, wait a sec! I can't go to the restroom on my own! I can't even change a diaper by myself! That's why rehab is the best solution for you. But you said that you can handle that at home. Think of every day as rehabilitation and do your best. I can't believe this is really happening! Also, Derek said taking care of you would be easy. Even though he is now divorced, you're lucky to have such a reliable son. Wait! Amanda! I beg you to teach my son properly about how to take care of me. If he can't do that, at least tell him to call a professional. Tell him that he can focus on his work and leave the care to the professionals. Oh, you mean you want to use a home helper? Of course, I've taught Derek about how to use that too. But he said that it's a waste of money. He said he wants to buy a new car if he can get the money from your insurance. No way! A new car with the money from my insurance? Yes, he has been wanting to buy a new car for a long time. And if he gets the insurance money, he will probably go out and buy one right away. At his company, it seems that if you drive a nice car, you get promoted faster. I'm glad that you were able to use the insurance money to help your son get ahead. I beg your pardon? Well, I'll leave you to it. I hope you get discharged from the hospital soon.
Hey, Amanda, you lied to me.
What?
What's this? Caring for someone is so hard. You said to me that it was easy.
I didn't tell you that it was easy. You misunderstood that by yourself.
Huh?
I was just giving you some advice. You're the one who said it was easy, not me. Don't shift the blame on me.
The way you said that makes it sound easy to me. I didn't know that I have to change her position every hour and also change her diaper. Nothing is easy. I can't do this while working.
Yes, nursing is hard work. But you bought a new car with the insurance money as a reward for doing that for your mother, didn't you? Then, you have to do your best to take care of her.
A new car? I can't afford that for the rest of my life.
What do you mean? You still don't have insurance money transferred to your bank account?
I'll never get insurance money. My mom doesn't have any private insurance. She was so stingy with her monthly premiums that she didn't want to use that kind of thing.
Oh dear, I didn't know about that. Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding about this stuff. So we don't have the money we were hoping for, and mom's only income is her pension. But that pension will disappear if she hires a helper.
That sounds like a lot of work. You have a job, but you can't even ask for a helper.
So, Amanda, please, come back to me. Help me.
I won't.
I'm at my wit's end. Mom can't move. She's taking her frustration out on me, and I'm missing a lot of work because of her care. There's a rumor that my company has announced the list of candidates for restructuring, and I'm in that list.
It's just a rumor, right? Don't worry about it. Work hard and take care of yourself. Even if you don't get a new car, why don't you just work your way up through the ranks?
I've worked hard enough already, you know? So this time, you're going to have to work harder for me. Up until now, your allowance has been $300 a month. But if you take care of Mom, I'll increase it to $1,000 a month. I promise, I'll treat you better than I've ever treated you. So please, come back to me.
Of course, I won't go back to you. I don't care how hard you work. This is between you and your parents. I'm a stranger. I have nothing to do with this.
Don't say that, please.
You're the one who said that it would be easy. Then why don't you be a man and give it your best until the end? Otherwise, your mother might really get desperate that she'll jump into the ocean. Well, I don't think she's able to do that by herself anyway. She seems to be the type of person who would survive even if someone pushes her off the cliff.
Wait a minute, Amanda. I've been cold to you, and I'm sorry for that. If you want, I'll even help you take care of your father. So please, don't give up on me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll block you so you can't contact me anymore.
Huh?
Please take care from now on. Also, give my best regards to Florence too. After that, I heard that Derek changed this job to a company where it is easier to take care of his mother. It seems that he can take holidays easily, even 3 days off a week, but his salary has dropped to less than half of what he used to make. Then, one day, a while after that, suddenly, I received a call from Florence, who had not yet blocked me. She said that since I wasn't willing to help her, she has no choice but to stay at home for the rest of her life. She also said that she's going to hate me for the rest of her life. Anyway, I sent her a picture of the trip with my paralyzed father and blocked her right away. If you and your caregiver have the will to do it, you can do anything you wish for. I wonder when Derek and Florence will realize that.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!